deep dive tutorials for VST Live. Over the course of this series, we'll follow a real-life project comprehensively, from DAW session to VST Live performance. Step by step, we'll construct a comprehensive environment within VST Live, encompassing backing tracks, virtual instruments, MIDI controllers, live audio, VST effects, custom monitoring, and front-of-house mixing. We'll begin with backing tracks. In this video, we'll start with the song's DAW session and determine our backing tracks based on how we want to perform it. Export our tracks to a media project, and then import that project into VST Live. Let's audition our Cubase session. For the performance, one musician will sing lead and play piano, the other will play guitar. So here's our tracks to export, starting with audio. The drum direct mics, the overhead mics, a tom reverb event, a cymbal reverb event, bass, two backing vocal tracks, a vocal reverb event, and an outro sound. For the orchestral tracks, we'll use MIDI. That gives us the flexibility to audition different VST instruments and patches, and make any arrangement changes using VST Live's built-in MIDI editing. One track with all the string parts, and separate tracks for each brass instrument, trumpets, trombones, and French horns. Now we're ready to export to a media project. Media projects are an application and platform-independent format for exchanging musical and performance data. It provides deep integration, not only from Cubase and Nuendo to VST Live, but back again as well. Your data is preserved automatically, and the data we transfer continues to expand. For our project, we'll go up to File, VST Live, and Export Project. We'll want the tempo track, and then we'll want the audio folder and the MIDI folder, and click OK. Then we'll click Save. So let's look at the media project and the folders we just created. Here's our project document. It contains the data for how the media files are organized. There's a folder for each type of media. We'll start with the audio folder. Inside is a gig folder, and inside that are all of our audio files. Next, let's look at the MIDI folder. Inside is a separate MIDI file for each of the MIDI tracks that we exported. Finally, let's look in the tempo folder. Inside there is a separate tempo file. Now let's import this project into VST Live. We'll start with a new project. We'll go to the File menu, and we'll choose Import Media Project. And here's our project file. Now you'll notice some options down at the bottom of the window. In the bottom left, you can decide what happens if your Cubase or Nuendo project had an arrange track. In this right panel are options for what happens when you bring the project into VST Live. In our case, we didn't have an arrange track, and we want to create a new project. We can see that our tracks and their settings, including colors, are preserved from Cubase. Our tempo track, our audio folder and audio files, and our MIDI folder and MIDI tracks. We're all set. In our next video, we'll start in VST Live, creating layers, setting up virtual instruments, editing MIDI, and much more.